Hello, beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Capricorn, this is your monthly read for the month of July of 2022. And we're just going to get all the cards on the table and we're just going to go into these energies and see whatever is going on with you, for you. First card out. Imagine. So we say in French. Imagine. And at the end of this reading, there's going to be an extension. And you're so welcome there if you feel like you resonate with that. Second and third card, please, for Capricorn. What is going on for you for the month of July? We're in the month of July. What? Okay, not for you. Something is not for you. What is that? And then two cards coming out on the last spot, which is Go the Distance and Yang, which is very much like fiery energy, action. Let's do this, and do not for the life of yourself give up. Like you're so close, you can taste it. Can we get some clarifiers for this? We're starting with Imagine, getting a couple of cards for that, and then we're just going to go deeper into that energy. Why is the Imagine card here for Capricorn, please? Wow. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. Ace of Raphael. That is absolutely gorgeous. And then we have King of Ariel. What? Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely. This is just so gorgeous. Under Imagine. And number 20 there as well, which is an upgrade, a 2.0 version of yourself. And then all of a sudden it's like, and it's not for you. Why is this here for Capricorn, please? Obviously, I'm going to talk more about the first position there. I just want to get all the cards on the table. It gives me a broader view. Not for you. Why is this here? Is someone having a sore throat? There's a little, like it's creeping on. It's just coming on slowly up in my throat. Like I'm having like a really sore throat. So I hope you feel better if you're sick. Or someone has just been, oh, wow. Someone has just been maybe not speaking your truth lately, or been as authentic with yourself and your surroundings as one can be. Ace of Ariel. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in a job or promotion. So this change in a job, so that might just be not for you. Whatever you're in, you're not supposed to be there anymore because there's going to be a change here for the better. And as I said, that is a 333 on the clock. So that's like it's done. It's a done deal. It's yours. It's manifested. And then we have the Yang energy here with the Go the Distance. Just want to clarify that. Why is that here for Capricorn, please? For the month of July. Yeah, that's definitely some of you guys, because as I said that, it is already starting to clear. Another King, and I just realized, sweet Lord, we have two aces on the table, two aces, and now two kings. That is like super high energy. With the Yang card, number 1, new beginning, fiery energy there, take action. Wow. Okay, so we're going to start from the beginning here. Once upon a time, there was a little Capricorn. And this little Capricorn dreamed about a change. Stairway to heaven. Like, I just feel like you're on the last step on this ladder that is like going straight up to heaven. Like you're on the last step there. You're sort of coming up through this ether essence material thing. And I'm really doing a good job of explaining that. But it's like you're on the very last step of that staircase. So it's like before it sort of turns to solid reality. You probably have been in this visualization, fantasy, images, imagine, for a while and not really seeing any evidence. But as I started to just read here, we have 333 on the clock, which talks about how this is now coming into fruition. Together with the Ace of Raphael, I mean, this is just really mind-blowing energy. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. The Ace of Raphael there seems to be a new relationship coming into your life. So perhaps you have been dreaming about a relationship, you've been wanting a new relationship, you've been wanting to reestablish the relationship that you're already in, like to just rebirth it, come closer, start over. It's just a really gorgeous place to be in. Together with this King of Ariel, your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. The King of Ariel is the highest possible energy around any person. Ace of Raphael, the Ace is the highest possible energy in any situation. We're so far up there. So I just feel if you've been wanting a relationship for a bit, or you've been wanting a new job or a new promotion or like an opportunity for a while, you probably haven't been up to par with it. Does that make sense? You're talking about it, you want it, you're thinking like you're manifesting it, like you're sending it out to the universe, like I want this. But then you're not really, like, then maybe you're really tired. You might be almost like borderlining, feeling depressed, sad, disappointed that it hasn't shown up, frustrated. Those lower vibrational energies that doesn't like come up to the place where everything that you want is. And now you're doing something, Capricorn, because now we're in the vicinity of this. You're doing some sort of upgrade, whether you have like just put your foot down like I am. I mean, this cleared. I mean, there's a lot of work here around the throat. So that is like you just put your foot down, like asking the universe, or not asking even. It's almost like here, the universe is my request. And it's not up for debate. It's not up for anything. This is my request, and so this is what I want. And you might have been like really visualizing or really like paying attention, spent time on things you want every day, thinking about it rather than thinking about the opposition of it, like you don't have it, or talking negatively about whatever, which doesn't move you forward. But now you're coming into this, the Ace of Raphael and the King of Ariel, which is, there seems to be a relationship on the horizon for you. There seems to be a lot of money. There seems to be a lot of, there's a job opportunity here if you want it. It seems like everything is coming in at once. And it's a little bit like I'm starting to recognize Capricorn, because Capricorn, for the longest time in the very early stages of this channel, I called you my paradise people, because you were just like, you were phenomenal in the beginning of like attracting and being in the right place at the right time. And then we have sort of a dragged out, like quite a long journey, quite a long path with just not really feeling it and not really getting into your own right, if that makes sense. But now we seem to be back. And then we have Not For You. And I'm actually going to read out of the book. I'm a little bit surprised by that. Number 6. Numero 6. Essential meaning of this card is a clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. A clear knowing that something is being denied you. So maybe there's a feeling of I've been asking for this forever and it just doesn't show up, and it should. Like, you know, you're doing all the right things from everything you learned and from your past reference, from your enough life experience. You know, this is typically how it usually goes, and then it hasn't happened this time around. A clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. The Oracle's message states, there are times when it... Sorry, I just have to itch my leg. There are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game, and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now, that indeed your dreams for the exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for these are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what is for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. So, okay, I'm just going to stop there. So you saw Ace of Raphael, right? And you saw King of Ariel, right? Imagine something way better. Is this something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. And so we have this coming out underneath, which is, it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, and support. A change in job and promotion. Just heaps of money is laying in front of you, like gold coins is laying in front of you. This is like manifesting exactly what you want. Dream come true. So if there's something you've been wanting for a while and that just hasn't happened, it was because something like a better relationship, a better job offer, a better financial situation is coming in. If there's like you've been wanting to buy a house, you've been wanting to buy a car, you've been wanting to buy like a bigger purchase. I'm not just talking about like new shoes or anything. It feels like a bigger purchase. So you've been wanting this for a while, or you even have bought something and then it seems like it just doesn't work, or it doesn't, you know, gå i lås. What is that? Like, it doesn't come to fruition. There's just something around it that constantly just keeps, you know, it just isn't for you. It's because God, the universe, source, has planned something way better that they know is even more in alignment with who you are and what you're about right now. Then we have the relationship message. Some relationships carry an innate seed of failure. That's positive. Some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning. But the red flags escape your observation, or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot, there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. So I'm also getting if this is not a relationship situation, like some relationships carry on an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. If that is a situation, like you've been in this relationship, you come into this relationship and you knew from the beginning, Capricorn, that this was not for you, but you entered in anyway. Sometimes I feel like that is a moment of expansion. Like, it's not wrong. That's not super bad. It's just you might have wanted to go like an easier route, if that makes sense. If this is not a relationship, if you can't relate to that it might be a house. Like, you were looking at a house, and you know there are little signs here and there that said maybe you shouldn't buy this house right now. Maybe there even were red flags, whether you were aware of them or not. And then you purchased the house or the car per se, only to find out like 2 weeks in that, oh Lord, the whole roof needs changing. There's a leakage in there. There's a change of floor in here. You know, there's just another thing that is just keeps coming up, that you had an inkling of, like you just felt it a tiny bit. Like, is this really the best choice? Is this really the best purchase for me? Or just like a car, and then you just realized after driving it for a couple of days that, oh man, there's so much more that needs fixing than, you know, the car salesperson let on. And you somewhere knew it. You somewhere knew it, Capricorn, but you went for the car anyway because you just really wanted it. So yeah, you might be dealing with something like there's a rejection, like a house is rejecting you, a car is rejecting you, a relationship is rejecting you. And that's because you're supposed to move on to better, greener paths. Okay? Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot, there's a lid. This one may not be the best fit. And that is true as well. Like, if we're often talking, and I just did, we're often talking about like the toughness of being in a relationship, and you think that the person breaking it off is not that sad or is not taking it. I mean, obviously, if you're being left and you didn't see that coming, really, but I don't think that you listen to your body then, or your voice. But you, like, let's just say you didn't see it coming, and then obviously it feels really heartbreaking when someone else leaves you, but it's quite as heartbreaking to leave someone. You might really want to stay with them, but you just have that in your voice saying, no, you're not supposed to stay here. That's really tough, Capricorn. Okay, so if that's the case, I am on your side. The prosperity message states, you can strategize and project and You can strategize and project and systemize and invest all your time and energy, but sometimes your best laid plans seem to go awry. Maybe awry? A-W-R-Y? Awry? Maybe. In the spite of it all, keep in mind that no effort is wasted. Fail fast and learn from defeat. Then keep going. You will eventually succeed, although perhaps not at this game, not at this time. Know when to fold your cards. I just want to tell you though that I think that this has already happened, because I'm seeing this. I'm seeing 2 aces and 2 kings. So this has already happened. You're on your way to this. So there's no situation that there's been a blockage for quite some time, or that you have entered into a relationship even though you were not supposed to be there, or entered into this house or this car or this whatever, even though you knew you were not supposed to get it. There's been an expansion taking place right now, like a growth on your part, and you're on your way to create something really beautiful here. It's even asking you not to give up. Go the distance, continue to go the distance. There's a fiery element here. There's a fiery energy that's talking about action. You have it in the palm of your hands, and it's like time for that action, together with yet another king, which is all about just feeling really confident within yourself. This is very much about like leaving the details to others. Just keep your eyes on the bigger picture, on the bigger plan, per se. I'm going to move this into the extension and see what else I can find there for you. Going deeper into this message and whatever uplifting else we have there. So if you're interested in that, we have 2 links in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching. I do highly, highly appreciate it. You take time out of your day to come here and watch. And I would love if you could subscribe to the channel. It really would help me. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. See some of you in the extension. Bye.